And we're live.
Thank you.
So, hello everyone, and welcome to the Voidcast. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons, and more importantly, have a lot of fun doing it. This will be the 14th live episode of the Precipice of Dreams. If it's your first time here, welcome, and if you've been here with us before, welcome back. We really appreciate that all of you are coming along on this adventure with us.
We do.
So, I hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. Michel, I'll give the word to you.
If you see me talking to you, then you already found us, which is great. And we love all the support we're getting. But to reach more people and to make sure that other people can find us as well, we really need your help. So go to all our social media sites, click that like and subscribe button. Here on Twitch, if you have a Prime subscription for Amazon Prime and you're not using it for anything, throw it our way. It really helps us out a lot. Go to our Discord, interact with us, talk to us. That's for the social media, I think. I was going to try something new, and then I lost track of my thoughts, and now here I am. But the start was good, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm also going to talk about, while I have the mic right now, I'm also going to talk about our other show, which is Parallel Projections, which airs every other Monday, opposite to the Precipice of Dreams. And in that show, me and Jasper play through the amazing old school retro game, Planescape Torment. And it's really funny because the graphics of Planescape Torment really helped me out to adjust to the graphics of Cyberpunk 2077 right now. So that's already winning right there. Come join us next week on a Monday. And next week on a Tuesday, I'm throwing it to Jasper.
Me? Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I have this little show called Talking Void, which is another show we do on this channel.
We do?
Yes, I think so. We had quite a fun episode last week, and we hope we can top that next week, because it will be on not tomorrow, but next week on Tuesday at 9 Central European Time, PM, that is. I think that... Who's going to be my guest? Who wants to be my guest?
It's going to be this guy over there, right? Yeah, that one.
Yeah, he's trying to get away from me,
Ah.
but he can't.
No.
It's Erik who will be my next guest, and I'm so glad he wants to come and join me on my show because, that's why he's ducking out of view. Anyway, and our main topic will be: what is the most memorable item your character has ever had in Dungeons and Dragons or another role-playing game, and why? Because
Easy.
It is
Easy.
It's. I think it's.
Well, I had the very best item in any D&D campaign for any character.
Oh, and I'm getting curious. You want to share?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Tune in next Tuesday.
Wow!
Whoa,
You're on the roll, Michel.
building bridges, man.
Yeah, building bridges. Anyway, so that's the topic, and I hope you'll join us there. And let's have some fun in chat. I really love the interaction in my show, and let's have a blast. Hey, Ashley Gibson is there. Anyway, back to you, Roger.
Yeah, thanks. Well, let's just dive into the world trailer and give the people something to watch, right?
Give the people something to watch.
Aedon. Over 200 years ago, the world trembled in the wake of the last god war. When the gods disappeared, they took all the fire magic with them, and the world fell into chaos. 6 years after the godfall, a new god arose. Aedon, god of the world. But the damage had been done. Even now, leaving them uninhabitable and dangerous. Now, 5 unlikely adventurers gather, and the world will be changed forever as they journey beyond the Precipice of Dreams.
And we're back. So, well, before we go to the recap, I have some artwork I want to put on display here. Yeah, it's something that has been making an appearance in the previous episodes, and it took a while for our resident artist to make this and collaborate with the person in question. But here it is.
Now, are we getting...
Ooh, it's Freaky Bowen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Owen.
That's me.
Wow.
That's me. Are you scared yet?
No,
That's really cool.
that's too cool to be scared of.
I like
It's
the reverse dripping effect. I like the claws. I like the eyes. I like everything.
What are you, man?
I like the smile.
Yeah.
You know
the
what
smile's
I
good.
am? I'm fun. And that's all you need to know.
Exactly. So yeah. So once again, Eric, thanks for the awesome artwork, and who knows?
Yeah, Eric,
maybe
you're
we'll
welcome.
see some more during the episode.
Yeah. We do our best.
I don't know.
Are you overworking our resident artist, Dungeon Master?
Yeah, because I only, also made him made him write the recap. So Eric,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's do the recap. Okay, let's do the recap, people. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Oh, sorry, wrong show.
wrong show. Right.
That's our Wednesday show. Where
Oh, yeah.
people shouldn't know about that one, you know?
Yet.
Zip.
Yet.
I'm doing the recap now.
Because we're
Zip.
dressing up like
Zip it.
Pokemon.
Zip it.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Recap. Brentwick, the place we all want to travel to, but due to our inquisitive nature, also known as our very short attention spans, we never seem to reach. Our group of adventurers have strayed from their collective path to the seemingly elusive city and are now wandering around in the mysterious otherworldly realm called the Grove. During our short time in the Grove, Bowen has shown his dark and twisted second personality and his even more dark and more twisted hollow form. The group has been running away from colossal-sized grazing creatures. We lost our fey companion Petal. Our other companion Kiss was abducted by another fey creature. So there goes my vocabulary. We got lost in a maze where we battled various sizes of spiders, and we freed a mysterious creature whom we presume is the druid Petal told us about. All in all, just another Monday. And now it's time to get some information from the druid about what the mysterious grove and the troubles that seem to ail it. Can we retrieve our companions Kiss and Petal? Can we stop the bandits roaming around the grove? Will we ever see Sir Gunther again? Does Solwing really taste like chicken? We will hopefully find out during our tonight's episode of the Precipice of Dreams.
Yeah.
That you taste like chicken.
Thanks. Very nice. Very nice.
Thanks, Eric.
Yeah, so the very last thing you did last session was free some guy from a cocoon, who then proceeded to open some magical gateway or portal and asked you to follow him through it. And he walked through, and so did you. And that's where we ended. So we start off now by you guys exiting that portal. And yeah, well, immediately you know you're someplace else. And you can see the night sky again. And before you is a great tree, like this enormous, gigantic tree. And beneath the tree you see these lights, and they're coming up from the ground, it seems. It's a little bit away, like 100 yards in front of you. You exit between two stones, and you see that carving of the moon once again upon those stones. And you see the figure that you followed already walking towards that tree and not paying that much attention to you guys at all. Probably assuming that you are following him anyway. Do you?
Yes.
So how far away was the tree?
About 100 yards, 100 meters.
100 meters. Thanks. Yeah.
So it's this gigantic thing in front of you. If you look back, you see you're still in the forest, but it's more open space, and there's some. It's not that overgrown here, and you can see more of a field. You could see farther than before. You can. The moon is in the sky. You can see the sky again. That's new, and you can see those enormous creatures in the distance wandering and wading through the forest, seemingly leaving the forests unharmed, even though they have gigantic legs and should destroy anything they touch, but they don't.
All right. I'm not really paying attention. I'm still keeping Thomas somewhat upright. I've been carrying him, and I'm keeping quiet. I'm not paying attention to my surroundings.
Do we see any other living creatures?
Oh yeah, plenty. There's some strange creatures actually, like mostly insect-like creatures, but none you ever saw before. Most of them are a bit larger in size. If you do recognize them, then you would encounter on the normal world. But as you, if you look at the guy walking in front of you, it doesn't take long before he waves at somebody else. And then you notice that there's a steep incline actually heading towards the tree. And he starts walking down the hill.
Can we see to who he waves?
No, those are at the bottom of the hill, it seems. But you hear some commotion starting to arise from over there. You hear these voices in a language you don't know. I say that, but does anyone speak Sylvan?
Nope. Nope. I'm glad I speak common. So
yeah. Well, strangely enough, he was talking to you before. He does seem to know common.
Yeah.
At least.
Okay. Does his common sound fluently, or is it like?
No. He isn't used to talking it, but he can make himself understood.
Okay.
But he's paying no attention to you at all anymore.
So I take a look at Solwing as I try to carry the body of Thomas together with the other two. And I say, so Solwing, do you think it's customary for them to offer us food? It would be nice, right?
I hope so. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Because we've been using a lot of my daily reserves.
After how much time do you think we should say they are lacking in their courtesy?
Depends on how hungry we get, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's true. You're so wise.
I mean, if it's going to go too far, then we need to open our mouths. But let's try to give them some time to maybe explain some things to us. Maybe they can help us find Kiss.
Stay on the down low.
Or Petal, I add.
Oh yeah, Kiss and Petal as well.
When we approach the other people,
do you? Because you never said.
We're doing this
as you follow this guy who already went down the hill. When you come to the edge, you can actually see what's down there, and you see this. The first thing you think it's a village, but it's not a village you were accustomed to. First of all the way in the back, beneath the gigantic tree, the roots have been hollowed out, and they have been made into houses. I mean, they've been spun leaves between the roots, and they covered some stuff up with some clay kind of stuff, and you see these lights coming from everywhere beneath the tree, so it's one glowing light show. And outside of that, on the hill, there are some other buildings that have been erected, and mostly made from plant material, like these gigantic leaves they've woven and spun about to create these yurt-like buildings. Of course, a yurt doesn't exist in this world, but you know what I mean, right? Like these large, round tents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them do seem like they've been cobbled together hastily.
Okay.
Are there some tents that look like they've been there for a while? Are there some dwellings that look like they've been there for a while? Or
well, what's inside the tree, like inside the roots of the tree, that doesn't look like it's been there for a while. And everything that's outside looks like it has been cobbled together rather hastily. Yeah. And it looks more like a camp than a permanent dwelling.
But the way... Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, ask your question.
The way they couple together the housings around this place, do they seem to did they take into account the nature surrounding them, or did they just break off branches and leaves and make these dwellings?
Well, yeah, they had to accommodate somewhat because there's smaller trees thrown about in these bushes, but. If you look at it from your point of view, Thomas, you can see they've made a defensive line as well. Okay. It's protected, so all the entrances of the buildings are faced towards the tree and not towards the hill, and they've put some other buildings alongside of the hill. And in the trees, you just start to notice next to you, here on top of the hill, there's some. They've made some tree houses and watchtowers and stuff like that. So it's a pretty defensible position. And when I say they, there's a lot of people here, but not people you know.
I mutter to the rest of the group quietly to be careful, guys. Stay on your guard, because I feel that maybe the only recent interaction they had with people from our world was aggressive.
Mm-hmm. Am I awake during all this?
So they might confuse us with those bandits that we fought earlier. And I think it will be very important to make clear that we are not those bandits.
Yeah, I understand.
Weren't you paralyzed, Annie? I mean, so you do, you can see, you just can't talk and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's the best, Thomas.
Anyway, so like I said, there's a lot of people here, and they all kind of look like the guy you just saved, though he had some more expressive features than most of them. So these are small people, like gnome-sized people. They all have sharp features, like a pointy nose, sharp chins, pointy ears, and they have these growths of leaves coming from mostly their wrists and around their shoulders. Even some of them have them as facial hair or hair. A distinction you quickly notice is that while the males are all have like the green skin, the green leaves, the females are actually far more colored than the rest, and they usually have these manes of large flower petals around their heads. Like some of them look kind of like as a sunflower with a body.
Awesome.
But as you start down the hill, then the guy in front of you has been surrounded by a bunch of the same people. But they do seem to hold him in some kind of reverence. One of them comes rushing up and hangs a cloak made from long red leaves around his shoulders, and someone else even gives him a branch of some kind, which he holds very deftly in his hands. And then he turns around and he gestures a bit at you guys, and some of them start running up towards you.
Okay, defensive positions.
Are they attacking?
Well,
Are they attacking?
some of them do have weapons. A bit strange weaponry as well. They all seem to be made from wood or some kind of thorny material that should be able to be found in the wilds. But they don't have them drawn or anything. You do see some of them have some kind of blowpipe weapon in their hands when they approach you. But they start to encircle you, and they all look very happy with you guys being here. And they start shouting all these things to you guys in a language you can't comprehend. And they seem overly excited, and the ones behind you start to nudge you ahead, and they seem to be celebrating you in some way.
They all shout, "Dinner! Food! Yay!"
Because they seem so hostile, I'm casting a mirror image and make a frown.
You do that seriously?
Yes.
Okay, well, as soon as you start casting the spell, they dart away from you, and you see some of them put those blowpipes at their mouth, while others draw their daggers.
Oh, shit.
Do you finish casting?
I start singing the sun song with my wings wide.
Wait.
And
I
then
have my hand. I like my one hand up, the one that I'm not holding.
Well, I've dropped Thomas by now. I'm not supporting him anymore. Let's put it that way. But I wasn't really.
Were you ever supporting Thomas?
Well, that's a bit. When he would fall, I would probably help you catch him, but that's about the extent of it. And so I say. Well, I'm casting, so I can't say anything. I keep on casting and do the mirror image thing.
Okay. Well, as soon as your mirror images appear,
I step back with.
They all startle, and it takes them a moment to realize what just happened, and then they start, laughing and making these exclamations like "Ooh!"
Damn it!
And one actually starts poking at one of the images. I'm not sure if it will be you, but I'm gonna roll a dice for that.
I was hoping that like 30 poisonous darts would just fly out towards Bowen, but
no. One pokes at your mirror image, and that should make it disappear, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that startles them again, and the one that poked it jumps away, and one of his friends smacks him on the top side of his head, and they all laugh at him.
When the smack occurs, I start laughing.
Okay.
And then it says, "Should I attack now?"
do not attack.
Singing my song until
Didn't
the
ask you, I'll leave.
and then I start laughing as well.
Okay.
Okay, with my paralyzed face, I'm trying to look annoyed, but it's more like.
Yeah. So
I keep it at that, and I walk with two mirror images at my side.
I take over supporting Thomas since you stopped doing it.
Ooh,
Okay.
cozy, warm, and feathery.
Sometimes I just do, and that.
Well, they jump away at that, but those that get scared get laughed at by the others. So,
And I say to all three, you see, that can be fun.
well, you proceed down the hill,
Never mind.
and you did you want to say anything?
No.
You proceed down the hill, and you walk into that village or that camp, and you see all these creatures, and they all look very similar, but also very different from each other. Especially, like I said, the females before with the vibrant colors, and you even see some what you suppose are children. They're even smaller than them, and usually cling to one of the females. And they just stand there and look at you like there's a parade going on, and they look at you in wonder and amazement. These pink, fleshy type creatures and this huge feathery bird walking upright. It's quite a sight to behold for them. But you continue walking forward with your little retinue, and eventually you enter the tree. You pass the first root branches, and you enter there, and you're led to this large open area where there's this small dais has been constructed, and the guy you saved actually ascends the dais, and he turns around and faces you. And when you look back, you actually see that most of the village has followed you by now. So there's like, maybe a couple of hundred of these creatures behind you. And they're all, searching somewhere to sit. They sit down on the floor. It's a dirt floor here, and they seem quite comfortable doing so. And they just gather around in this theater like fashion, like this semicircle all pointed at the dais, and you guys are led in front of the dais, also in the middle of all the attention.
Okay,
I throw my hood up.
Playwright becomes shy. Okay. What did you want to say, Eric?
When I call them plant people. We still haven't heard a species right as of yet. As the plant people sit down, do they take root or something like that? Because they all look very naturey and.
No, they don't. But good question. No, they do have feet, and most of them walk barefoot. Not all of them, but most of them do. And they have these sharp nails coming out of their toes, but they look more like thorns
Bramble?
than anything else. Yeah, brambles,
okay.
thorns, briars. Stuff, yeah.
Stuff.
So the guy you saved waits until everyone's properly seated. You guys can remain standing if you want, but
Oh, I'm going to gently put Thomas down somewhere. Hopefully somewhere where I can sort of prop his back against something, if that's possible.
no, not really. Not where you're standing. This is a large open area, actually, and all the people went to sit behind you, so you have to keep him upright, or just a bit slunched over like that.
All right.
I see you trying that, and then I just make a little bit of a circle to form a little bit of a nest, and then I sit down and I said, you can put them on my shoulder.
Okay. I do that.
By the way, now that you're inside the tree, when you look at where the lights are coming from, it's most of them are actually plants that shine this light. These large open flowers with the core shining bioluminescent light in various colors, from deep yellow to bright blue and some purple, even some green, and it looks very cozy. And now that you're here, you really get the feeling that you're inside some ground hole. Even though if you look up, you see the bottom of a tree and all its branches, roots going everywhere. And so you guys sit down and try to hold Thomas a bit upright. He's starting to regain some feeling in his body, but it's still a bit hard to move.
Oh, the pain! The pain!
Are there people near us? Are they keeping their distance, or are they literally within arm's reach?
Well, the people are, but that retinue that followed you is very close by. So the people that the most of the populace is about 10-20 yards away from you, but these guys stick close to you.
All right. I just mentioned then in the air, sort of looking around me at those at the people. Is anyone a skilled healer? Somebody that can take this this effect away from our friend Thomas? As you can see, he's not well at the moment.
My head is all red and swollen.
You say that, but they all look at each other and then start repeating some words they heard in your sentence, like Thomas.
I take some salt and some soot, and I throw it up in the air while making a pattern, and I listen to them talk. Shit, it's I can't speak the language.
It's only comprehend languages.
Yes.
Well, most of the talk you hear is it's about how you look. Like you're very alien to them. You look funny. You have most of you have pink skin. They seem impressed by the bird. They think the thin man is looking funny with his magic. And they think you are talking funny as well.
If they talk about us like we look funny and they are in awe and amazement,
they're all making fun of you, which is kind of disconcerting in some way.
But if they're all making fun of us and they're having a good time, I don't think they have encountered the bandits yet, or they have encountered the bandits and they have overcome the bandits. So. It might be a good thing.
So do you communicate this, Michel, then? Because Eric is replying. Thomas is replying. Sorry. Do you
At the moment, I'm still just listening to it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I didn't comment just yet.
No. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. I will relay the message. I'm not going to take away the things you've said. I've relayed. I've told you that they were making fun of us because of the way we look, which is a really,
racist thing to do.
I can't blame them. I mean, come on.
Well,
we have a bird among us. He's cool anyway, but he's different as well.
To be fair, they're not discriminating you based on race. It's more based on species. So it's more speciesist what they're doing.
Well, they're judging by appearances, which is also not really...
no, it's not nice. No, it's not. But anyway, apparently they're preparing for some kind of ceremony. Upon what you can gather that their king is going to speak. And
he does. It's the Ewoks all over again.
Well,
so
these guys don't necessarily look cute or anything. It's like I said, they have these sharp features. They're more like gremlins than Ewoks in that manner. Oh. They Anyway, it takes some time, about 10 minutes, but there's you see at some point you see this really fat-looking plant lady shovel her way up the stairs. She has these bright pink, enormous petals coming out of her neck and from behind her head, which makes her a lot taller than she's actually is. She looks old, and if you see the other creatures' reactions to them, they also hold her in some kind of reverence, but she seems to dismiss all the official thingies and stuff that they offer her, and looks kind of annoyed with everyone, and just shovels up onto the dais until she approaches the guy you saved, and then she kind of looks angry at him, and then she pokes him in the side and walks away, and takes a seat somewhere behind. But the guy you saved is liking all the attention he's getting, and where they first gave him a cloak, they hand him all these kinds of attributes. They gave him some kind of crown made of branches, even though his leafy hat already looks like he's wearing a crown. And he starts waving around that stick they gave him and conveying orders. And from what you can understand, he's mostly just directing the setup and making sure that everything is going fine, and they seem to obey his orders without command, without any thought, and they do what he says. At some point, one of the other creatures runs up stage with this huge-looking package, I guess. There's some leaves wrapped around it, and he puts
Cooking
it. No. It's about this big, this high, and he puts it on some. What's it? A tree trunk looking thing, a table, you guess, for them.
Not a sacrificial altar, right?
Sacrificial altars,
Yeah.
cook pots. We're keeping an eye out for these things.
Yeah. As soon at the first sign of trouble, we grab our weapons and try to fight our way out of this. Because
Man.
Women and children first, then, or what?
yeah, women and children they're the easiest to hit.
Okay.
See, and then they blame me for such.
I don't know. Yeah, that's.
Well, not the women, but the children are easiest to hit. I think the women can throw a punch. So
pedestal. Thank you, Marineus. That's the word I was looking for. A natural pedestal where they put the thing on. But yeah, then at some point, the guy you saved starts waving around his stick, and the whole hushes down, and everything becomes silent. And then he walks forward, and he says, "You can understand him now, right?" Yeah.
Yeah,
How long? For an hour. Okay, that's good. And he addresses the people, and he says, "I am back. You can relax now. Your king has returned. I was saved by these weird-looking fleshy creatures."
I was saved by these weird-looking fleshy creatures. I translate for them. I'm not going to do this the entire time, but you get the gist of what I'm doing.
And that strange-looking bird over there. I intend to reward these creatures with the highest honor that befits their species. So I will now address them in their own language and tell them what they have earned. So he turns to you guys and he says, "I, King Stammet, I king, I rule. You have saved me. We have a bird. And the guy pulls, some other guy pulls the leaves away, and there's Kiss in a cage.
Ah, the damn bird again.
Whoa, they abducted Kiss?
Yeah, that's why. Okay, never mind. It all will become clear, even if I have to explain it to you after the session. Damn it.
All right.
Yeah.
Kiss in the cage.
So our people, the people of Briarroot Copse, will reward you with the highest honor a flesh creature can get.
Food.
Death.
You will become my personal slaves. And you will get the most benefits of all the slaves. You will be the best slaves. And then suddenly you see his stomach jerk forward. And he makes a little exclamation like, ah! And you see these butterfly wings appear behind him. And you see Petal's head next to his head. And he whispers in his ear, whispers very loudly, actually, you heap of compost, they won't. They can help us, and we need them. And so you will reward them appropriately. These are my guests, and you will leave them alone. You will not harm them ever. And you see this guy, clearly Petal is sticking something in his back, and you see him, hello, princess. Long time no see.
Princess.
Yeah, we knew, right? And then Petal responds with, I think we should talk, King Stammet. Yeah, let's, but take that thing out of my back. And yeah, Petal relaxes a bit, and she was fluttering a bit, and she lands down on the dais, and then she waves at you guys, and then she clearly has some kind of weapon in her hand, this long thorny thing, and she just prods him off the dais, and you see all the entire room is taken aghast by what just happened here, except for that fat flower. She's laughing.
Okay.
And they just leave you for a moment.
Wow.
When she passes the cage, she gestures at the guy standing next to it, and he hastily opens it, and Kiss flies out and flies directly to Thomas and lands on his shoulder, so he falls over.
A bit of pet of the head. Yeah.
Yes, we have the pesky bird back. That's what you want us, right? Mission accomplished.
So we are left
Also,
alone now.
Yeah, you're left alone, but before we delve into that, I want to show some new artwork.
Dun, dun, dun.
Who knew?
Because if it wasn't clear already, that guy isn't a druid.
I figured
let's
that
go to
out.
artwork. Let's go to the artwork screen.
Yeah,
Still have to
here it
draw
comes.
through it then.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Ooh, wow.
Oh,
That looks amazing.
Oh wow.
Wow. That
Yeah,
one.
this one's very well done, and this is almost one-on-one how I saw him before me.
Wow, Eric. That's amazing. That face looks amazing.
Thank you guys.
The details. Wow.
And I
I'm
thought
very impressed.
Now I'm sad that I'm sad he's such a bastard, and not trying to make us his personal slaves. Or is this just how the species looks, not necessarily the?
Well, he looks a bit more elaborate than most of the species.
yeah.
Like his crowny hair on top, his regal beard. Most of them look, kind of simpler, and he's a bit older than most. And
he looks very cool. He looks awesome.
I know, right? It was, it's perfect.
Really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
King's
Hope he
Dammit.
turns- Yeah. Okay. Cool. Very
And I
cool.
thought I was drawing a druid. Damn
Yeah.
you, Jose.
Maybe
Now
we'll
it
save that
turn-
for another day. Then who knows?
You know that rat he had you draw? That's the druid.
That Hydra with 16 heads.
Oh, yeah,
That's the
16
druid,
heads,
right? Yeah.
Now you have to put that into the adventure somewhere, Roger.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So that retinue that is still hanging around you, but they don't seem to raise their weapons at you anymore or dare to come close to you for some reason. Petal made an incredible influence somehow, and they all accepted that she's that the king, their king, listens to her.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
But still, I start out with woot woot against Kish to welcome him back to our side.
Yeah, he hoots back, and it sounds like hello.
Can I actually hear what he says? Is it language that he's speaking?
He is speaking a language. Kith,
Yeah.
not so much.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
I just say to Kiss, welcome back, little guy, and I just give him a pinch in the cheek, and I give him a pat on the head, and I try to rummage for some food so I can give him some food. Have they been treating you well? And I can understand Kiss, but...
Hoot.
See, if a kiss is getting food, where's our food?
Yeah, I'm afraid we'll have to wait for the food.
I want something else, though. Yeah, let's try to take these luminescent plants which give off the lighting here. That would be awesome for at home.
For eating?
Oh, for camping with light and to be able to draw a maps or read, or that would be perfect.
I feel that there's some political tension within this area at the moment, and any action we take might flip the balance from one side to another. So I would be cautious to do anything.
Yeah, but Petal said proper rewards, and I would
They
love.
will give us what they deem is befitting the situation. It's not for us to just take things and say this is our reward. Although I'm sure we can give them some requests, for example.
Well,
So if you really want those bioluminescent plants,
Yeah,
then you could ask for them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to go for. Like if they don't have any inspiration of what to give us, those seem nice.
When
Well,
Petal,
I think we could aim a bit higher.
when Petal threatened the king, the rest of the creatures around us, did they back off, or did they...
no, well, there was a collective gasp resounding throughout the entire theater. But they didn't pay attention to you anymore. They were more concerned with their king at the moment.
But did it seem like they were going to jump on the days to protect their king, or did it
No.
seem like they were? No, okay,
No.
that's
Very
interesting.
important.
Most of them
Yeah,
seem
that's very-
very scared of Petal.
Yeah. So
As soon as
So
stuff
Mitch
goes-
is all right. Let's go on.
if things
Where are we
go
going
down,
now?
we go for the king.
Let's have some more.
yeah, we go
adventure
for the king.
and food.
Exactly. That's my thoughts exactly. So
Okay, Jasper, what did you say? Or Bowen?
Why am I not hearing any of you?
I don't know.
no
Do
clue.
you?
Yeah.
I
the rest
don't-
here?
Did you? Is your
Not
did
hearing
your
you.
headphones?
There you are.
Yeah, it's working. Okay, yeah. Sorry, we you were talking through the other guys, so we didn't hear a word you said.
Oh, okay. So that was pretty strange what happened.
Well, now I'm off track, so let's go
Okay.
on.
Okay,
What's the
sorry.
last thing- how long did you hear anything we said?
No.
Okay.
But that's a good thing. In character, that's a good thing.
Oh yeah, maybe it is.
Yeah, just
that's
skip
fine,
it.
Actually.
Just skip it.
Yeah, skip
Okay.
it. Yeah, we'll do. Okay, I look around me to try and see if there's any place. Like, are they paying attention to us? Are they keeping us in our place? Does it seem like we could wander off?
No,
there
they
any-
do have you surrounded still, so you couldn't just wander off.
Okay.
But it becomes really clear that you're just waiting until Petal figures some stuff out with the king. They've gone out of sight, and they're probably
Right.
discussing
I'm going
something.
to sit down on the floor and take a 10-minute rest.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Short rest for everyone.
Yeah.
And you get a short rest.
For those viewers who are playing Dungeons and Dragons, our short rests are 10 minutes instead of an hour.
Yeah,
OP.
OP.
it's actually
Because
something
we
other parts
collectively feel like there's usually not really a difference between a 10 or an hour rest.
Well, except when you're in the middle of a dungeon and people say, "Yeah, we take a short rest here in this hostile environment that lasts an hour." Which, yeah,
So I regained my spell slots, and I spent 3 hit dice, but they weren't that great.
I'm currently at 1
Oh,
hit.
Song of Rest, guys.
Ten.
I'm quietly wait. Yeah, I'm doing Song of Rest, so I'm quietly humming some tunes to the rest of the party.
Okay.
So if you use hit die or you regain hit points, you regain an extra 1d6.
Ooh, okay.
per die or
No,
just once.
one
just
extra d6.
Okay, cool.
So that's another 2 then. That's 18 hit points in total.
I'm at 17.
Well, yeah, and you recover, of course, from all the paralyzation and poisony stuff that was coursing through your veins, Thomas.
Yeah. Still a bit sore.
Oh, my mirror image ended a long time ago, by the way.
Yeah, I figured. That might have given some gasps from a couple of... but you're still getting a lot of attention. They're all looking at you, and it's just murmuring going through the crowd. And oddly, if you hear Petal's name come by a couple of times, but they're mostly referring to her as the princess.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. So you sit there waiting.
Yeah, as I size these creatures up, can I discern anything they might be vulnerable to? Because they look like plant-like creatures. Do they seem like they would be vulnerable to fire or anything like that? Fire damage?
I don't know. Do you
I
have,
don't know if I can discern that because that's normally a ranger trait, but...
Well, yeah, if you have the appropriate knowledge, you might want to make a check of some kind.
Okay, I do not have the appropriate knowledge, but I can make a nature check.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's do a nature check.
That's a
Come
noise.
on,
Yeah.
that's a 4 plus.
Yeah, he's
Well,
doing
that's
an
5.
yeah, he's doing an untrained nature check. That's 5. Maybe
Okay,
could be.
so
So what are we still doing here? Can someone remember me?
We are waiting for Petal to convince
The king to give
the king to give us our freedom, perhaps.
Then we're going to find this druid again. I have no idea what's happening. I don't know what's it.
Well,
Yeah,
Petal is our guide, and with her return to us and Kid's return to us, we can actually do what we came here to do, which is let Petal guide us to the spot where these bandits are doing something to this world, and maybe help rescue the druid.
The actual druid.
hey, wait a minute. They mentioned other slaves.
Yes.
Do we see any evidence of other slaves around us?
I am very curious about that.
No, not at all.
Or other creatures of their sort or of their species?
Well,
look like
you
this?
see that they have some pets, mostly these insect-like creatures you've seen outside as well, and some, like it kind of looks like a rabbit, but with the head of a cat, like this hopping cat instead of a. And yeah.
Okay. So.
But these are mostly held by children or sitting on someone's shoulder or something like that.
Okay. I'll stop asking questions about surrounding creatures because I see my artwork requests piling up right now.
Yeah. We haven't gotten to the half of it, so. Anyway, at some point, like 20 minutes later, you see that Petal and the king return to not to the days, but they walk straight to you. And Petal says, "Hi guys."
Hey, hi Petal. It's good
It's
to
the
see you
green one again.
Yeah. So
Say,
yeah.
Petal,
What?
we haven't got any food yet.
Oh
it's
no,
starting
that'll
to
be
bother
taken
me a
care of
bit.
shortly, Bowen. Don't worry about that.
Thank you so much. You're so nice.
I know, thank you. So this is King Stammet. He's the leader here of Briarroot Copse. And from what I gather, you saved him from the maze.
Yep.
Yeah, that maze actually belongs to them. And I think you defeated some kind of spider there.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so he should actually be very grateful to you guys. And at the request of his mother, you will be taken to some decent lodgings. You will be given an opportunity to bathe and eat. And then the king's mother wants to talk to you personally, if that's okay with you.
Okay.
And for now, King Stammet over here is gonna make his apologies for his rude behavior towards you just now on the stage. And she pokes him with her elbow and says, and he looks kind of annoyed and says, I apologize for thinking you were my slaves. It was not I who found you, but you who found me. So thank you for saving my life. And you're welcome in Briarroot Copse.
You said on stage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he on stage right now?
No. He's standing with you guys. So the rest of the people can't hear this.
I accept your apology, but I would suggest to make it a bit more believable when you're standing up on that stage.
Yeah. I agree.
But I'm not gonna apologize on stage.
That's all?
Yeah, it's better if he doesn't.
Okay.
I'll explain.
Is he so happy he will
I'll
destroy the
explain
stage?
later. I'll explain.
Oh
later.
no, it's politics. I know.
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
To be fair,
King?
Oddleaf, these peoples are idiots.
King Stammet, nice to meet you. I hope we will be able to converse at some point under better circumstances.
Yeah.
Princess, and I say this with a princess. While I look at Petal.
Petal's just
and
fine.
I make a slight bow. We will follow you to these lodgings and some rest and food.
Yeah, I say thank you, King, for your apology. Yeah, that'll be all. I thank you, and maybe next time just ask your mother first before you say something in the in public. Ask your mother's permission.
You should listen to that, Petal says. That's a good one. Still can't believe you're the
Thomas
king.
is pretty funny, you know. Thomas has a great sense of humor.
Well, actually,
He
Thomas
also
might be
likes
right.
killing. Well, that makes it even more funny
Well-
because it's true.
Let's go somewhere we can talk a bit more privately
Yeah, and eat.
Okay.
and eat. So as you walk deeper into those that whole tangle of roots that's coming down from the tree, and you actually enter a section now where there's these hallways created in the randomness of the tree of the root growth, but they've erected these clay walls in between them to make these long winding corridors that split on weird locations, and you go deeper and deeper. You have the feeling that you're actually entering that the piece of the tree that's still covered with earth, dirt. And there you get a small room to yourselves. It's kind of cozy, actually. There's these mats on the floor made from some leaves, probably. There's a table made from a tree trunk. There's these beautiful lights hanging everywhere, and these nice leaves on the wall that to brighten up the room, and it's kind of nice. It's very busy though. It's not everywhere where you look there's something. It's kind of messy in that way, and not the most calm and relaxing environment, but it's very pretty though.
Petal, I have some questions.
Yeah.
One of the first things I will say when we enter the room and the door closes behind us. Shall I just fire them off and you can answer them in whatever order or thing that you please?
Sure.
Why are they calling you princess? What is this tree? Who are these people? Why does it seem like they made a sort of defensive perimeter around this tree, as if this is some sort of last stand thing? Let's start with those four.
Okay. Well, they call me princess because my mother is queen.
Congratulations with being a princess.
Yeah. Thanks, I guess. What was the second question? Yeah, these are the we call them the Spriggans. They're a tricky people, and they've been living here for quite a while. Well, the camp outside is because they had to evacuate not only the maze but also the surrounding areas because of the hag. And what was the last question?
What the tree? What's the story behind this tree? So,
this is
who does it belong to?
Briarroot Copse. This is their tree. This is their city. They all converge here some point or the other. Stammet is king here, but only because they believe he's a king. He made them believe that he is the king for some reason, and no one outside their people understands why that idiot is the king.
Okay,
But he keeps them together and keeps them grouped up under one banner. And that makes it easier for their people to fight off the hag.
We're coming back to the hag, but I first want to know if the tree belongs to these people and King Stammet is their king, then to what people do you belong and where do you live, and how are the relations between this kingdom and yours?
Well, my mother mostly known as the Queen. She actually governs most of the regions here, and this King Stammet is not on equal footing with her. And harming me would be a diplomatic disaster for them, to put it that way. I live in the Grove, which is another part of the Endless Forest.
Yeah, we're back to the Grove.
Yes.
And in the Grove, we were aided by the Druid in protecting it.
So this is not the Grove.
One of my main tasks was actually taking care of the Grove. No, this is not the Grove. Why would this be the Grove?
I thought this entire world was the Grove.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
So what is this?
Even in the previously
we
on,
went in so
mentioned that
well
this was the
informed.
Grove.
What?
Even during the previously on Precipice of Dreams, we mentioned this was the Grove. So this is the Grove, right?
No, it's not. The Grove is a
all
specific
lies.
part of this of the forest and this world.
This world is the forest.
So what I do
Well,
not
yeah, this is
understand,
yeah.
what did the maze do? Where did the maze come from? Was it always there? Why is there a riddle to get out of the maze?
How tall is this tree?
I think the riddle was there to guide you through the maze, not to guide you to their king. I mean, they used you to save him because they weren't able to.
So wait, they made the poem?
Probably, I don't know.
Silly bastards.
Sorry.
Does that poem change then to whatever is somebody is reading? So we happen to have read this version of it, but usually it would just.
Well, from what I understand, they kidnapped Kiss to lead you to make you rescue their king. Even though they didn't inform you of that fact, I believe. But I think they put in the sign to guide someone to there in the hopes that the Brood Mother would be defeated.
Wow,
Well,
it seems like
And the
they
hope
went
now
to a
is
lot
that
of
the
trouble.
entire brood will leave the maze. But yeah, we'll see about that.
Okay, then the hag.
Yeah.
Well, she
Who's
lives in another part of the forest, and she used to be friendly, but she started doing these weird experiments with magic, and she started doing it on these people. I think she created the brood mother and the spiders as well, and she's just using those spiders to collect more samples.
Okay. To what purpose?
I don't know.
For those,
We only see what comes out of her experiments, not what goes in, or
For
what she's
those-
doing.
For those of you paying attention, when the hag was first mentioned, you could see Oddleaf visibly feel uncomfortable and angry, and there's a lot of emotions going on there.
Okay.
But yeah, here's kind of what I'm thinking, Battle says. King Stammet has quite a large army. If we can band this army to our cause, it would be great help in defeating those humans in the Grove.
Are there many of them then?
Oh, you've seen
What, humans?
hundreds?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
there's quite a few. I think that it's too much for just us.
Well, we can handle anything. We're a team.
So
That's also
it's
true.
It's more than 20 then.
He did mention he wants to keep us as slaves. We can promise him.
Oh, that's just something he heard somewhere in the tale. He doesn't have slaves, so he thought he had this first now.
but
He's just playing he's king. He's not actually a king.
Okay, but if we promise him a lot
And these idiots believe him.
but
No.
if we promise him and his people the opportunity to collect a lot of slaves...
No.
What? No.
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 Bad idea.
No, no, Thomas, no.
If we want their help, we have to get rid of the hag. Because that would free them up.
Okay, then let's get rid of the hag.
So now we have to go kill a hag. I have some
Killing a hag
questions
is
as
no
well.
easy task.
Someone said there was going to be a bath, and someone said there was going to be food.
A hag is just a word for some old crone, right?
Well, speaking of food, there's suddenly the flaps go open, and there's these flaps of leaves, and there's these Spriggans coming in with these trays of food, mostly fruits and vegetables and organic.
Are there fruits that I picked earlier on those dishes?
None seem familiar. There's even some bottles of liquid, apparently drink. And so there's food.
Okay.
So it's been they set it out for you guys, and you can just dig in if you want.
Sure.
Does Bowen see a bath?
No.
Are you actively looking around to spot the bath?
Yes, I am. Yeah,
Even though the food is entering,
yeah, because
I think that would be a noticeable thing.
You never
We can
had a
talk about
bath
food.
before, so
And
that's
then-
even more
and then
interesting
you-
than food.
I wanted to combine two great things, you know.
Eating and bathing. Yeah, okay. But yeah, they leave you alone afterwards. You do notice that there's guards set outside outside
why-
flaps now, because they open and close, and you see these guys standing there with some spear-like devices.
But
Okay.
we I think that we would be very willing to help get rid of the hag. But why don't we also use the army for that?
Because they're scared of her. And they should be. Because
And you think they will not be scared of the humans after the humans just killed the hag?
the hag has her own army, but I think with a few of us, we can just sneak in and kill her.
Okay, then let's do it. I'm all for it.
How long has this hag been here?
I don't know, a couple hundred years.
Do we know what turned her to evil? You told us that she was good before.
I'm swiping food from the plates now.
I have no idea.
But not from mine. No, you don't.
And of course, I mean, they can just attack the hag, but and they have tried. Believe me, they have tried, but they have failed every time.
Oddleaf, if I understand your...
There's also a big chance that the hag will attack now, so we might not be that safe here.
Well,
if
it
I
come to
understand
that,
your motivation, do you want to turn the hag back to good, or
Sorry.
do you want to because you asked how long the hag was in these parts and why did she turn evil?
I'm
You want
trying
to
to
turn
get
her
an
back to
idea of how old she is and how long she's been here to get an idea of how powerful she might be. And my guess is that she will be very powerful and very dangerous.
Okay, and what gives the hag powers?
Magic.
Did the hag already encounter the other ones, the poachers, other humans that went here?
No, don't think so. Those humans have been keeping to the grove because the grove is safe for them.
So how
I mean, you met the sweepers. The sweepers leave the grove untouched, and they're safe inside the grove. Their only in danger when they travel outside of the grove towards the transition point.
So
Transition tree.
how important is it to get this army?
Not that important.
Okay.
So I'm all for staying here as long as we can. So I think the hag is a good idea.
The fruits are
What's sowing?
the fruits are good, aren't they?
Yeah.
The food is all very sweet. It contains high amounts of fructose. Probably it's very sugary, and the drink is even kind of syrupy, like this thick liquid, some kind of tree sap maybe that you're drinking. It tastes good, but it's something that destroys your teeth.
I only start eating after like half an hour or an hour of having seen Bowen eat stuff and him not falling over.
It does give you all a lot of energy, though. It's high in nutrients. You feel very invigorated once you've eaten.
Sweet. And I just do it without paying like any. But I'm starting to put some of these pieces of fruit into my bag to save it for later. Is that being frowned upon, or is that completely normal?
They're not here, so. Do you ask that on Petal? At Petal?
Yeah.
She says, "I don't care.
Okay.
You do whatever."
Stack up on food.
Yeah.
So where's this bath then?
I'm sure they'll figure something out for you guys soon. I mean, the baths over here are not made in your sizes, so I think they're improvising something together right now.
I have just a few important questions. I think. What is your stake in? So, would you prefer to handle the hag with us, or do you not care?
Well, no, it's not that I don't care. And as a princess, I feel kind of responsible for these guys. I mean, I never liked Stammet, and he's kind of a heap of compost. But the rest of his people doesn't deserve this fate.
No.
And if there's a chance for us to help them in some way, I think we should try it. But I understand that it's not your obligation to do so, and you're just here to help me out with the grove.
If you're risking your life,
I went to Stammet before I was captured. I went to Stammet for help, but he just couldn't. He wasn't captured back then. That was new, but. Yeah, he couldn't because he was constantly assaulted by the hag and his people were taken away, and they had lost their maze. The maze is actually their first line of defense because it confuses people and makes sure that no one actually finds this place.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, so no.
That's just me saying ah.
But it is irrelevant in grander politics for the grove if we do this or not. It's more your personal.
Well, if this species gets wiped out, then I'll be sad about it.
Yeah, and we don't want to make you sad, so I'm game. I'm good. And
We're going to help you.
Yeah, some more fruits would be awesome. And if you say have trust that we can manage this hag with the 5 of us, then I believe you. And another important question, I asked it earlier, but got caught in the background. How tall is this tree?
Yeah, tall.
Do I have permission to dive it? I love diving.
I'm not sure how they feel about you walking out freely right now, but I am sure that I'll establish your freedoms in this little copse.
I could ask, and I immediately stand
No,
up.
just give it a while. The king's mother wants to talk to you as well. So,
okay. Sorry, patience.
So wait, she's his mother, not your mother, right?
No, yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Why does she look like me?
No,
No.
she absolutely doesn't.
But she certainly can eat. I
Yeah.
respect that.
Does Petal somewhat resemble these other people?
Not really. I mean, Petal has more of a fauna than a flora appearance. I mean, she's more like you in that regard. Like she's also fleshy and isn't made up out of plant stuff.
Okay.
So, then, when Bowen was in the other world and he got attacked by plants, did it come from here or what?
That's a good question, Bowen.
Thank you, Solwing. Always so nice, Solwing.
I'm not too sure. I only heard you talk about that. But what I think is that it might have... That the corruption we're facing in this world is also happening on your world. And it might have been that something from this world bled through to your world. At least that's what I'm thinking.
Wow.
Because from your descriptions, it does sound like plants that would be native to this realm.
Yeah. So I don't know what we can do with that information, but I just thought I would ask.
Yeah,
No, but
seems
it
that
worried
all
me as
fits
well.
into the bigger scheme of different worlds that we know of or have seen and that are in danger of being enveloped by this darkness.
Well,
Wait,
one
more question.
okay.
When the hag and her army or her followers attacked this village, did they come from a certain direction or did they attack from all directions?
When they attack, they always come from the direction that's open because the tree gives them the most cover of them all. So, the hill is the last line of defense. If they take the edge of the hill, then this place is in trouble.
Okay.
But the hag is not known for laying siege or anything. When she attacks, she usually is here. It's more like a raid. She captures more of them if she needs more test subject for her twisted experiments.
And does she come in person then?
No, never. No, she sends her creations.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And what kind of creations are that? Like the spiders, but are there on any other returning creatures?
Well, she's usually testing out new stuff, I guess. So it's hard to predict. But she has been known to dabble with fungi and the Spriggans themselves. I mean, she takes them and she does something to them and then she sends them back. But even the trees and other plants she uses, she just corrupts them, I think. And I don't know how and I don't know why.
Okay. Well, let's go kill some hag.
Well, the flap opens again, and this brightly colored, flower-headed creature sticks her head in, and she says something to Petal, and Petal says to you, "Oh, your bots are ready." And while you guys take a bath, we're gonna take a short 5-minute break.
Oh, yes. 5 minutes in a bath.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll see you then.
Yeah.
See you in 5.
Yeah.
See you 5. And we're back. So, these creatures have taken to the word and prepared some baths for you. You're led into this large room where these baths have been set up. These round tubs made from plant leaves and filled with steaming water. And these fragrances assault your senses immediately. It's very sweet-smelling aromas that fill up the room and emanate from the baths.
So, I take a lot of food, I put it beside a bath, I take off all my clothes and I just jump in.
Wow.
And I go splashing and I go eating, having just a lot of fun. Getting clean in the process, man.
A stupid question maybe, but did you take off your clothes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that. Sorry.
And I'm if you see my Bowen's body, it's full of scars, like really deep scars and gashes everywhere. His hands are kind of okay out of his robe, as is his head, but the rest of his body is full of these deep gashes. Yeah. But he's simply enjoying himself. Yeah.
All right, I will take a bath somewhere. I don't know. Are they all in a row, or are they in a circle, or are they how?
Well, there's 4 baths that have been put in a square, but the room is it's a large circular room. There's some even some room for privacy with these chamber screens they've set up, and you can put them in front of the bath if you want some complete privacy, or just get undressed behind one of them, or whatever you want.
No, I take one of the baths in the like back corner from the point.
The furthest away from the door. Yeah.
Because it's furthest away from the door. It's not a square. And there, I just calmly undress and get in the bath.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you all have a great bath, I guess, and you feel refreshed afterwards. Sorry?
By the way, I don't enter the bath because I just pick at the water with my beak and then spread it around my wings. Sometimes flap them in a little bit and then just sprinkle it all around me. But
are you oily like a duck? Does the water just roll off you, or?
In the soft parts, it's a little bit oily, but in the hard parts it sticks.
Okay.
Thomas is
Other way around.
Yeah.
Thomas is a bit careful with entering the bath, and he just undresses very quickly and then enters the bath very quickly.
Is that modesty or just alertness?
No, he looks a bit of ashamed.
Ashamed.
I'm facing the wall. That's why I picked one of the corners away from the. So when I was undressing and got in the bath, and even now I'm looking at the corner. Well, it's a circular room, I think you said. So there's no corners.
Yeah.
I'm facing the wall the entire time.
Bowen starts singing and goes on. It's so nice to finally be in the water. Yeah. It's so nice to finally be in a bath. Oh, how pleasant this food is while I'm in the water. I have to eat all the fruit right now while I'm in the bath. Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
Can someone clip that? Because that's awesome.
He wasn't happy yet with being able to do everything. He's now opting for a level in Bard.
Yeah.
He
Someone
wanted
please
in
clip
on
that.
that inspiration action.
Also, a good question for Thomas in chat. Where are your weapons? Do you keep them close by?
I do keep him within arm's reach.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
As soon as shit hits the fan, I'm armed and dangerous.
Armed, dangerous, and clean.
And clean, yeah. Thomas, make sure his back isn't shown to any of his companions. His back, I mean, not like he doesn't trust them. He doesn't want to show his back. He has some battle scars, some on his arms, like cuts from battle and everything, but he makes sure nobody sees his back.
All right.
Another question.
Okay.
Do any of the people who are in the bath visibly relax?
Good question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm relaxing. I'm keeping quiet. I'm facing the wall. I'm just letting the warmth soak my body. But I'm
As soon as I see someone untensed, so everybody except Thomas, I say, and be careful, because you might drown. No, it's not it's not a joke, Bowen. Really, be careful.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you have a nice long bath. At some point, they even add hot water to it. It does.
We're just in an empty bath.
No. It cools down, of course.
Pretend washing.
They warm it up for you again by adding new hot water. You're not need a fire. You're not being cooked or anything. So, I don't know how long you want to take, but you can take all the time you want. And at some point, I guess you stop taking a bath, right?
Yep.
Well, after you get dressed again, the petal comes back in and she says, okay, the king's mother, Urda, wants to speak to you now. So let's go to her dwelling.
Bowen jumps out of the bath and walks outside.
Okay, Solwing checks the bath if there's still unused fruit. Like untouched, unused fruit.
From Bowen's
Yeah,
bath.
because
He's the only one that took food with him, so...
Yeah, exactly.
So you
So
want to look for Bowen's fruit?
Yeah, Bowen, did you leave any food? Is the
yeah, did you
question.
leave any good fruit? Like
Yeah. I take a bite out of everything, and then I take one. It's not. Some pieces I finish, and some others I just take a bite out of and put it away, or let it drift in the water and everything. So
So all the pieces that seem spoiled, I take out and I put in another bag.
Sorry, I see something happening in chat. Sir Skankelbot has been timed out. That's our bot is.
misbehaving.
That's not. He's allowed to post links. It should be at least. I'll check the settings. So can you guys time out Sir Skankelbot? Oh, he can.
That was only for 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Right?
Oh, okay. That's what. Yeah.
still pretty strange, though.
Yeah, sorry about that, Sir Skank. It won't happen again next time. I think you wanted to post the clip.
The clip.
Or maybe I can wait for people. Yeah.
Anyway,
Thank you all for joining us today, by the way, and hanging out in chat and talking to us. It really adds to the atmosphere and
Yeah.
Sure does.
for us. Even though we can't respond, obviously, since we're in the game, as it were.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys are being led towards the King's Mother's dwelling. And so you wind down these small corridors, and you come to a room again, and they open the flaps, and you see her sitting there already, waiting. There's at first you think there's a hearth fire there, but it's actually some kind of insect-like creature, like this caterpillar-like creature that's just standing there on the wall. He has all these legs, but he's emanating heat. So it's pleasantly heated here. Her room or house consists of multiple rooms actually, and it looks kind of messy. She has multiple tables and cupboards, and it's filled with all kind of stuff and all kind of trinkets and these little statues and these adornments and gemstones, and she seems to be some kind of collector of stuff, and she has put them on display a bit. But she welcomes you. She actually says, welcome. Sit down, please.
I make a polite bow, and when I say, my queen, thank you for this audience.
No queen.
Okay, Queen Mother.
No. No. Son is king, but he's idiot.
I was politely going to say that you seem more of a leader than your son. But
people idiots too. They think he leader.
I sit down, by the way.
She does speak common now, right?
Sorry? She speaks common.
Yeah.
Not very well, but you understand her. So, you saved Sun.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Then I thank you.
And it was hard, and Othrief says we might get a reward.
You think?
I don't know. Othrief said it.
I think you should.
The fruit is very good.
But she said it might be like a political thingy, not like a gold or anything, just a favor maybe, or.
We'll see. I want to take good look at you.
Okay. Does she approach us or?
She kind of shuffles forward. She gets up and it takes some effort, and then she shuffles forward towards you, actually, Thomas. And she says, "Can I look?"
Yeah, go ahead. I say a bit cautiously.
Well, her hand, which actually only has 4 fingers or 3 fingers and a thumb, touches your face, and she runs down some of the scars on your face. And she then takes you by the chin, and she jerks your head aside, and she looks into your ears, and then she turns your head again towards her again, and she looks you deep into your eyes, and then she looks at you from top to bottom. She says, "I think I know. Wait." And she shuffles away towards one of the cupboards. And when she comes, she searches through her stuff, and when she comes back, she's holding this weird-looking file. It's actually at first you think it's a flower, but on closer inspection, it looks like a file. It's a flower that's with long leaves that go upward and curl, that meet each other and then curl outward. Wait, let me give a better description because I wrote this down actually. So, this file resembles a chalice flower with long upward petals forming the length of the file. There's no cork as the petals close in on themselves, and then
Vial or file?
File. P-H-I-A-L.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Now
File.
I
Yeah. No, not a vial. File. Like that. The petals are green at the base, but they slowly turn to a bright purple at the top. Mm-hmm. And she hands it to you. And she says, "A phial of endless sorrow for the man that is filled with his own."
Okay, I look her in the eyes, I nod, and I take the file and I appreciate I appreciate the object, not knowing exactly what I should do with it. Yeah. And I ask her, and what does this do?
It help you in fight. You put on blade.
Okay, and
she points at your rapier.
Yeah. Do I see any way I have to that I can apply this to my blade? Is there
you see you squeeze here and then liquid comes out, and you put liquid on blade.
Ah, okay.
And enemies die.
Thank you very much.
Well, I have a slide prepared for this. So this, congratulations, you just got your first magic item in the campaign.
Awesome!
Woo! And it's called the Endless Briar Shade File.
The Endless Briar Shade File.
You can use your bonus action to coat a piercing or slashing weapon with a special toxin from this file. For the next minute, when you hit a creature with a weapon coated with this toxin, you deal +2 poison damage, and the creature can't regain any hit points until the start of your next turn. The file has 1 charge and regains 1 expended charge daily at dawn.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing, man.
Wow.
That's super cool.
Super cool.
Yeah, you'll get these slides. So you can. It's on the stream right now. So.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. That's really something else, man.
Okay. I might I make a slight bow I make a bow towards her, and I say thank you for this wonderful gift. Not Queen Mother, but
You're welcome. You saved son. And son may be an idiot, but he my son, and I love him.
Much appreciated.
Yeah. So then she walks over to Bowen. And wait, is there any way I can do this without it transitioning? No, it is. There isn't. Okay. Well, I'll open that slide next then. And she starts to size you up as well. At some points, she puts her long nailed fingers to your hair, and she pulls out one hair. She sniffs at it, and then she puts it in her mouth and tastes it, and then she just throws it away.
Yeah.
And then she looks at you with squinted eyes, and then with very open eyes. And she squints again. She says,
Yeah.
You're not... You're dreaming, aren't you?
Oh. That again. Well, it's complicated, I'm guessing.
Well, I have something for you. And she walks away again, this time to another section of the room. She opens this large chest and she starts to rummage in there. She throws some items out as if there were nothing. And eventually you hear her say, And she takes out this wooden thing with a clasp on the backside. It's a brooch. And yeah, this brooch is beautifully carved. It's beautifully carved in the shape of a leaf, and in the middle it holds a black and white pearl. Only half the pearl is illuminated with some kind of white glowing light, and the other half is darkened. And she hands it to you very reverently, and she says, 2 sides of the moon for the man that wears 2 faces.
I gently take it from her, and since I'm wearing no clothes, Does it have a pin?
Oh, yeah.
I stick it in my body where I think it should belong, and I just put it in and just well, thank you.
It helped your magic.
My magic. Okay. Thank you. I didn't expect this at all. I was thinking of political favor, and I didn't know what that meant either.
No, this trinket.
It's I love trinkets. Thank you.
You take with you. It's
Yes.
yours.
Yeah, painful but fine.
You wear on clothes.
Yeah, they're still at the bath.
You're an idiot too, aren't you?
I was not able to compare for so long, so I still have to find that out.
Okay. You're just child. Unknowing. Still learning.
More like that.
Yeah, maybe. I like jokes.
Yeah. I like you. You're
You
honest.
particularly like fart jokes.
Anyway, here comes yours. It's called the lunar dichotomy. It's a brooch. This brooch has one charge. You can expend this charge in one of the following ways, depending on your form. So if you're Bone Goodheart, it does the following. When you cast the Cure Wounds spell, you might treat it as if you had used a spell slot that was one level higher than the slot you actually used. But if you're Darkheart, then when you roll damage for a spell, you can reroll a number of dice up to your Charisma modifier, a minimum of 1, and you must use the new rolls. This one also has one charge that recharges daily at dawn.
Oh, so nice, man, and so
Awesome.
so me. That's so cool. Yeah, love it. Well,
I know, right?
the
It's like she
answer to,
knows you already.
Yeah,
She tasted
I know.
your hair, so
Yeah, that's
obviously she does. So
So next week's episode of Talking Void will be cancelled because we've got the answers right now. So
yeah, that's why it was kind of because I planned this for like 6 weeks ago, I think, and that exactly
when we arrived
now.
in Brentwick.
Yeah, exactly. No, but now when you first entered the maze, I planned this already. But it coincides now with the topic from Talking Void, which is kind of a nice coincidence.
yeah.
It's awesome. I might have to change my answer then. The one that I wasn't willing to.
Well, you might
give.
get nothing yet, Michelle.
That's
No,
true.
but she shuffles toward you now, and she. Are you still wearing the hood on your head, or are you more open
I have it
now?
back now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm more in the open.
So she looks at you and she looks you close in your eyes. Then she runs her nails through your hair, and she as if stroking. So it feels kind of nice when she does that. And at some point she takes one of your hands and examines the top side first, and then she looks at your palm. She traces the lines on there, and but then she goes back and she puts both of her hands on your face, and she uses her thumbs to create a smile on your face, which feels kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then she says, so you not also what you seem?
Apparently.
She has wings.
You've beautiful voice though.
Thank you.
You talk, it's important. I have something for that. Wait. And she disappears out of the room. She actually goes into another room. You hear some shuffling over there and some rummaging, and at some point you hear and you hear this clattering of stuff, and even you see this box roll out from under the flaps that separate the rooms. But then she says, here it is. And she comes back and she holds this this black band with a gemstone on front, and she holds it before her neck, and then she tries to put it around your neck, but it doesn't fit because it's too small. And she says, and then she walks away back into that room, and she emerges again 5 minutes later with a new black band, but the same gemstone on it. And she tries it again and says, this fits. So it's a black choker made from black lace. And in the middle of it, there's a tear-shaped green gemstone surrounded by this beautifully crafted silver filigree. And every now and then you see a faint shimmer of light that drips from the top of the stone to the bottom before it disappears there again. So this help your voice.
Thank you.
Give power to voice. A tear shed by the forest for the voice that caused so many. So
I thank her.
So this is called the Verdant Muse. It's a choker you wear around your neck. And when someone uses your bardic inspiration, you may choose to re-roll the result. You must use a new roll. But once you use this ability, you can't use it again until you finish your short rest.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow, that's amazing.
Also, so well tailored.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. It's as if the dungeon master put some thought into this.
Dungeon Master.
Where's my plus one weapon, you know?
Because everything else
Who is
we've
Dungeon
done,
Master?
everything else we have done was so haphazardly and chaotically put together for some reason.
Yeah, I know, right? It's
Cool.
No, very cool, Ajay. Very well done. It's awesome. And the descriptive texts that go with them as well. That's really cool.
Yeah, so artwork? Eric? Artwork? What? I remember you saying a while ago that you would like to draw some items. That would be cool.
Yeah, I know. With every item you describe, I see my spare time drop
dwindle.
3 hours.
Yeah.
So.
It's no rush. Do what you can.
No, I'll do it with pleasure.
Okay. Anyways, she then goes to Solwing, and she actually doesn't touch you at all, and she just looks at you, and
I make a round for her so that she can see all my feathers.
Yeah, she kind of goes around you like this, like seeing you from different angles, and eventually she pokes you right in the middle of your chest, and that's actually kind of hurtful in some way. She pokes. Her nails are very sharp, and she doesn't draw blood or anything, but you feel the sting of her.
I take a small step back when she does it to break the contact.
You carry something inside, yes?
I slowly lift up the palm of my hand, and then I make it glow a little bit. And I say, "You mean this?"
And her eyes go really wide for a second.
And then my eyes go wide too, and I say, "It's amazing, isn't it? It's so."
No, it's important. It's important like that. Yes, protect it well. You must.
I make it disappear and I keep it inside again. And then I'm like closely listening to all her words now. Tell me more. Important.
I should ask you if you taste like chicken according to chat, but but you wait here. I have something. Wow. Okay. Well, yeah, she disappears again. You hear her move upstairs now this time, and you hear this loud shuffling of her feet above you now. And it takes her quite a while, but eventually she comes down, and she's holding these these two metal objects, and when she gets closer, you see that they're actually leaves, and there's these leather bands that hang from them. Let me see. Yeah, the leaves are these two green leaves are made of some arcane metal. You don't recognize it immediately, or not at all, actually. And they're woven into a pair of leather bands that can be tied to your wrist. And she hands them to you. And she says, leaves that thrive in the light for the one that shines the brightest.
Thank you so much. And I immediately I put them on, and then I start just looking at them, and I'm very happy that they're that material. And then I say, thank you very much. They're very beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Well, here is yours then.
Wait. And then I start rummaging through my bag, and then I take out this small piece of paper, and it's actually a map of an island, and I give it to her, and I say, it's not worth as much as your gifts, but please take this.
She takes it, and I'll respond in a second, but first I want to tell you what your thing does, because it's already up on stream. And I see that I made a spelling error, but sure. When you spend a key point, the leaf blades, they're called the photosynthetic leaf blades. And when you spend the key point, the leaf blade gains 1 charge that lasts for 10 minutes. When it has 3 or more charges, you gain +1 bonus to your attack and damage rolls made with your martial arts or radiant sun bolt abilities.
Wow, super nice. That's super nice.
Yeah, that's a super cool
That's
ability.
kind of build up.
Yeah. Build up charges, that's always cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So it does say that you have to spend your key faster, right?
No, it's more that if he's key deprived, then he still has something to fall back on.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Really awesome.
Yeah.
So
Very cool.
Super cool.
yeah, thanks.
Wow, it was Christmas, guys. It was early Christmas.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Is she called Oprah by
Urda.
any chance?
Urda. Petal mentioned it before.
You get a wondrous item. You get a wondrous item. We're all getting wondrous item.
Ooh. So if you would look beneath your chairs right now.
I did the Sweetums remark earlier.
It's Sweetums. Yeah, so actually, if you read on in the description, when you are spending your key, yellow light starts to fill the veins that run along the leaves, and this light shines brightly, but is contained within the leaves, so it does not illuminate your environment in any kind. It just looks cool.
Yeah, it's super.
Wonder Wing.
And you don't use them as weapons, though. It's not like they're sharp points that you use in your martial arts. It's just something that's tied to your wrist and then just empowers your attacks.
Cool.
And when you hand her the map, she looks at it a bit confused, and she looks at the other side and she says, "What do?"
Show my island.
It's drawing.
It's a map.
Map. Oh, map from where?
From our home.
Ah.
And I see that you keep a lot of very interesting stuff. So I thought that maybe you should have a map of our home as a remembrance.
Yes, I will hang on the wall over. And she's looking around. There's no free spot on the wall.
I can hang it on the ceiling if you want.
Yes. Yes, that when I lie, then I see. Yes, I like.
I give you a map of my world. It gives you the power of invasion.
No.
So I put it up on the ceiling. It's a little bit awkward, but I manage.
Yeah, okay. Then yes, that's perfect. Thank you.
No, thank you for all these
Thank you.
beautiful items.
Thank you.
Well, you saved Idiot's son, so thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Did Princess tell you about Hag?
She
Yeah.
did.
She did.
You help?
What do you
Yes.
know? What do you know about the hag? Do you know more about her?
What you want to know?
Petal told us that she used to be a good person before she became what you now call the hag.
Oh, she always called Hag.
She was always a hag, but she was helping people.
No, she just keeping to herself, not harming other stuff. She take care of her part of forest. She needed
changed?
to uphold balance of forest.
And what changed? When did it change?
When forest started wither.
Has this so it happened around the time that the darkness started creeping in? Petal told us about this encroaching darkness or other world corruption.
Yeah, bad dream.
Yeah, the bad dream.
Yeah.
Yes. So this coincided
Yeah. No.
about.
She... It was later than when bad dream first came.
Okay.
She tried to fight it, but maybe she found power in it.
Yes.
Corruption.
Yes. Nightmare.
So in terms of her power, what if you had to put a number between 1 and 20?
So we be able to kill her or to smash her on the head?
Yes.
Should she be saved, or is she?
Can she be?
Can she be saved?
Well,
Oh, we've tried a witch. We've tried
Her,
our best.
her forest gone now. Her forest wither. Her forest bad dream. So don't need Hag. Hag can die.
then we're just going to kill her. It sounds to be the right thing to do.
She needs
With
to
honor.
Wait. She needs to bring balance. She used to bring balance to the forest, right? So her part of the forest.
Yes.
If we take her out of the equation,
Swampy,
what
stinky
happens?
part.
Yeah, okay, but if we take her out of the equation, what does that mean for the forest?
Will
For the
die.
balance of the forest.
Well, balance gone anyway. She ruined it.
What will happen to this place if the hag gets her way? Will it also become part of the nightmare?
I don't know. Maybe more bad dream.
Could we
Maybe
restore?
just trying to get a new home
Is there anyone powerful enough to replace the hag and restore balance to that part of the forest that you know of? For instance, a princess that might be able to rule that part of the forest.
What, Petal? No.
No.
Petal take care of the grove.
Yeah.
That's Petal's task.
Because
Okay.
if we could find a substitute for the hag, we might restore balance to the forest.
You know magic then?
No, I know.
Sad man.
I don't know 2 cents about magic. I try to.
No, I don't think that that will be helpful. I think.
No, your magic is wrong.
Sorry,
Your magic wrong. It's not good for forest.
whose magic?
Your.
My magic.
Yeah.
But so we need.
In what terms? How is it wrong?
It's not
Like
good.
I'm not.
It's not good magic for forest. It's not forest magic.
No, it's not. I do not.
Your magic different. Your magic not of dreams.
No.
You said everything in that part of the forest is dead, right?
No.
Or, sorry, corrupted and
Yes.
withered.
Withered. Decayed. Rotting.
Could we plant seeds into that part of the forest to regrow that part of the forest? Are there any magical seeds or anything like that? Sorry, I'm just.
What are you
thinking
talking
out loud
about?
right now.
This is weird. It's a weird suggestion. You can't regrow forest. Forest gone.
Is it the same? Is it the same here as in
We
our
need
world?
hag to keep
Is it-
that forest.
Yeah, Thomas.
You're going to kill the hag.
Yeah,
I
but
think
if you find
solving has a
different
good
hag,
point.
then maybe. But there's only one hag here. Maybe one of our sisters can help.
But does it work the same as in our world? Like if you would try to grow something there, or if you spend too much time in that nightmare area, do you get corrupted? Does it die? Does it? Or
Who,
Have
me?
people gone sick that
Well-
have been near the bad dream?
No, she takes them into the swampy, stinky place. And then she sends them back out again. But twisted. Nightmare.
So, but anyone who goes in there willingly can return? Normal?
Yes.
Sorry.
has that happened before?
No.
Well,
So,
But-
you don't know.
People like you not been here before.
That's true. We are very much a team.
But
You
Petal
not
is-
like us. Maybe you not corrupt like us.
But Petal is
My
thinking,
magic clean.
won't she be affected?
Petal?
Sorry,
No, Petal's strong.
So if you're strong, you can resist.
Maybe if Petal gets captured, then yeah. No hope for Petal, but you protect Petal. Keep
is
Petal
there
safe.
anyone?
Petal good.
So Petal can guide us to the hag.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anyone of your people that could join us?
No, they idiots. You don't want.
Okay.
It's dangerous. Petal can get you in safe. Petal's magic is strong.
Ah,
She can take
You
you
should-
to Hag and skip armies.
Have you ever considered sharing your wisdom with your people? It seems like your people might become great people, if not for the king.
What you saying? My son not good enough to be king?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I am. He idiot. I've been constantly saying.
Yes.
You not paying attention? No, but
Well, I was. But
People-
your son might not necessarily be.
Spriggan want to make jokes, want to play tricks. They want to deceive others. That's where Spriggan's good.
They are fun.
Yes, we like fun. At least some of us do.
You are different from your people then. You're an outlier.
I am old.
Not a lot of old Striggans then.
Spriggans. But yeah, there are. But I important because son is king.
Do you
Right.
think that there's, because we are strangers here, do you think that there's things that we need to know if we go and help you with the hack? With just normal things which Petal would think normal and we might not think normal.
I don't know. I don't know what you think normal.
Well, not big bugs that try to eat us. Insects as big as here, we don't know. And
Then nothing's normal. Everything weird for you.
yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
But are there things which for you people are things that would be very normal but would otherwise cost your life? Like don't touch
Mushrooms.
the mushrooms. Okay, thank you.
Or 16-headed hydras.
Yeah, or the leaves, or the tree trunks.
Yeah.
Stick to the path.
No, mushrooms dangerous in stinky place. Don't touch. They live.
Okay.
They live.
Yes.
Thank you for
Is
that.
there anything these creatures that the hag has sent your way are? Do they seem to have any? Do they have any weaknesses that you know of? Like, are they afraid of fire, bright lights?
They're afraid of his light. And she points at Solwing.
Okay, that's good to know. Are they still? Can you still do the creatures that the hag sends? Are they still sentient in some way? Are they like mindless animals, or do they still behave like?
No. But corrupted Spriggan is still idiot.
Yeah, okay, but they. Yeah. Well, fair enough. But that answered my question.
Mushroom not smart either. But some creatures, powerful creatures she took, they're dangerous.
Yeah, okay. That's good to know. Yeah, I still I don't feel great about facing a hag, obviously.
It will be fun, Oddleaf. And we'll be together.
No, it will not be
haven't-
fun. Fun's wrong. It's not fun. Necessary, but not fun.
I don't think it's going to be fun either. We can even eat the mushrooms, but so it's not.
It's going to be dangerous.
But if you
no
help,
food.
I make Sun help with Grove.
You talk to Petal.
Yes, of course.
so
Battle smart.
To do.
Battle
In
good
our-
ruler.
I have a question. A
There we
technical
go.
question. And I almost feel ashamed to ask this after all the beautiful gifts you already bestowed upon us. But if you could help in this sense, that would be great. In our last fight where we saved your son, we found that we had little ways of tending to our wounds in combat. And another companion that we had been traveling with actually had the ability to heal our wounds. And it seems that we've
Should have brought in then.
grown. Well,
Yeah. No.
That's
Oh.
a long story.
We should.
He not friendly.
He's me.
The one that dreams.
It's the other side. It's the other side of Bowen. Yes. Is there any way you would be able to help us? I have met people that either had some sort of selves or
Yes, talk to medicine woman. Or
We will, thank
plant mixer.
The local drug dealer.
to a local crystal meth dealer.
You made quite a jump there.
Well, I was thinking about Breaking Bad. It's like some friggin' going.
In the midst of this tree, you see a big caravan parked outside.
Anyway, now. All right. Thank you very much for your help.
Pleasure.
We'll be able to find these the mixers or the medicine persons.
Just ask. Any guard can take you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Breaking Petal.
As long as they understand us, right? What's the word for healer or medicine person in your language?
Yeah, she just gives you a word.
Oh,
Petal knows. Petal knows. Petal help.
yeah.
I repeated flawlessly, and I said that word.
Yes. You speak
Okay.
good.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
Okay.
Thank you very much, and we hope to see you again soon.
Yes, speak to me after Hag is dead. And I will make some help with growth.
Oh, and I think we would also like some new fruit if we come back.
Yeah, you ask, not me.
Good.
I'm going to get my clothes now.
Please.
Please do.
Okay,
Oddleaf actually doesn't say please. She doesn't seem to be bothered by.
well, she says her thanks again, and she shows you the way out. And Petal rejoins you, because she never actually went inside with you. And she says they should have prepared some kind of beds for you now, so we can sleep through the night and see what we do tomorrow.
Yes, a night's rest would be very welcome.
Yeah, 2-night rest would be even better. But
We could also just go, not rest at all. Maybe that's better.
No, we still have to go to the pharmacist, and
The pharmacist.
then
You want to do that now before we go to bed?
we can leave whenever we want to in the morning.
Yeah, but sleeping is kind of a bit overrated, right?
No, it's not. Sleeping is awesome.
Well,
Nice little.
Petal, we were talking to Ofra?
Urda.
Urda. Yes, Urda. We were talking to Urda, and she told us that some plant mixer or medicine person could help us with some healing creams, salves, potions.
Oh, yeah, it's a good
Be
idea,
able
actually.
to escort us.
Yeah, I know where we can get some here. Yeah, sure. Just
All
follow
right.
me.
Yep.
And she flutters for you. And when you follow her through these winding corridors again, but then you come out in that big open hall again. You have to walk all the way to the other side. And you pass something that seems like an infirmary of some kind, with these hospital beds, and you see, they're all made from leaves and stuff like that. And you see some of them occupied, others just empty. And you go further, and she leads you into this this room where there's one other Spriggan, a female with the bright flowers. Hers are blue and end in purple, and her manes aren't as large as Urda's was. They are actually kind of short, giving like the impression of a short-haired woman. She's also not as fat, and she moves around quite lightly and energetic. And when you guys come in, she immediately notices Petal, and she makes a bow, and she greets Petal in the language. Petal explains something to her, and she says, and then Petal turns to you and says, "Okay, what do we need exactly? Like healing?"
Blabterheim, I say.
What?
Blabterheim. That was the word.
Yeah, Blabterheim.
Okay.
Geheim.
Blabterheim.
Yeah.
Geheim.
Yeah, geheim. Legeim, but different. Yeah, okay. She nods immediately, and she... there's this large pot in the middle of the room. That's actually... There's not a fire, but you see some of these insects crawl around them, heating up the pot from them, and they're heating up the room as well.
Pot.
And
It's finally going to happen.
no, but she is cooking something in it, some kind of brew. But she leaves that. She goes into a back room, and she comes out with kind of a large coffer made from wood, and she sets it on a table, and she opens it, and there's these flasks within them with different colored liquids, and there's some kind of paper in front of them with some text written on them that you can't read.
Well,
And she hands Solwing one of the things. It contains a bright blue liquid. And she hands it to you, and she nods. And she says, Blabterheim.
Blabterheim.
Wow. Whole new language.
How much do we need?
well, as many as they can spare, I would think.
What do they cost? Or
I'll take care of that, Petal
If
says.
they want anything in return, okay.
So
Well,
1,200 of the Blabterheim, and
Blabterheim.
yeah, we need huge amounts of Blabterheim.
She starts to discuss with the Spriggan woman again, and she points at some others, and she takes those flasks out as well, and she gives them to Petal, and Petal passes them to Oddleaf, who's standing close by. So to Oddleaf, here, this is antitoxin.
okay.
It
Yes.
neutralizes most poisons and diseases.
All right.
nice.
I shouldn't put up that voice anymore. I'm Petal now, so sorry.
How many uses would you get out of this one?
Oh, drink it all. If you need it, just drink it all.
Okay, yeah, so it's one use.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she gives you 2 of those antitoxins and 3 of the healing potions, so to say.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
They're just the normal minor healing potions. The
Does anyone
simple ones.
Does anyone take note of this, or do I have to take note of it?
Well, she's giving them to me, so
Yeah.
Yeah, and Solwing got one.
yeah. So that's 3 healing potions and 2 antitoxin.
Okay, so that's 7 healing potions and 2
That makes 9 healing potions and 15 antitoxins.
So 12 healing potions.
So that's 16
I-
cursed potions.
I take the potions and I make a slight bow to the woman who handed them to us, who's selling them. Thank you very much. I'm sure they will be very helpful in our task. And we will need them.
She nods her head and she says, Vanille.
I
Funny.
like CDs more than vinyl, but
In her language, she says idiot, but
Yeah. You idiot.
Vanille.
I mean,
Okay.
I like vinyl more.
Buddha said they were all the idiots anyway.
when you
Maybe
leave this shop,
literally, in the sense that
when
they
you-
call themselves idiots. Sorry.
when you leave the shop, then Petal says you, that reminds me, if you ever barter something here, be sure you barter with females, because the males will just trick you and sell you the wrong stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
no,
good.
that's-
If you want to
Thank you
take
very much.
anyone seriously in this whole copse, then you should talk to the females. They're
Oh,
actually not idiots.
I already figured that out. Yeah. But thank you for confirming my suspicions.
It's nice how things are totally different in the other world then.
They are.
Just joking, just joking.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the males and the females were unkind to me equally in that world.
Yes. The
Yeah.
women. the
Until I
men and
met you
women-
guys and girl, I guess.
I'm just trying to make Oddleaf smile, but it's pretty hard.
People literally come in all shapes and sizes on our world. And yeah,
Not all of them are good. Not all of them are evil.
no.
A lot of them are in between.
Yes.
I think over here it's more extreme than that. They're either good for the forest or bad for the forest.
Are we going to do something to the hag then?
Let's first take a long rest. Let's first take a rest. Get some sleep.
Yeah, I could use some sleep as well. It's been a tiring day. And I have not fully recovered from our battle with the spider.
Okay, yeah, well, Petal leads you back to your rooms. It would actually be pretty hard to find them yourself. It's kind of a maze down here as well. The corridors play tricks on you. It's not like these magical tricks like you in the actual maze, but over here it's just, everything looks the same, but it's completely different. It's very chaotic and it's hard to wrap your mind around. And sometimes you notice that you move on an incline or decline, and it's just barely noticeable that you shifted a level in this whole weird place. Well, they seem to have prepared rooms for you, multiple, 4. Each of you gets his own. There's an improvised bed that they threw together with some leaves and other natural stuff they could find. It's actually kind of soft to lie upon. The blanket, though, is a bit weirdish. Yeah, you have your own blankets, right?
No, I want to describe how I will not. Before I go to bed, I want to describe how I.
Yeah.
handle
Well,
the
1
room.
second then. If you don't, you have your own bedrolls with you, I think, right? No, yeah, he doesn't.
I use my own bedroll.
I
Yeah,
only have a rope and a dagger and a
yeah, and then the leaf you have to use as a blanket is actually very hard and stiff. It doesn't curl nicely around your body. It's just something you put on top of yourself, and that's it. It doesn't bend with the shape. So, sleeping rituals. Anyone?
Yeah, I'm actually before.
I think Bowen was first, though. He already claimed his spot.
No, there's Solomon
okay.
I want to go first because I want to do something because we all have our own rooms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So before we enter our room, I go to Oddleaf and I say, "There's still something I wish to speak to you about, but I didn't want to do it in front of all these people."
What is it solving? Would you like to enter the room?
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. I enter the room and
I follow.
sit down on the bed.
And then I say, I don't know what happened today, but you grew wings. You might actually have wings. But you don't know how to fly.
So it seems, and no, I don't. I don't know what happened either. I've been trying to get that feeling back that I had when it first happened, but nothing seems to happen. So I don't know.
Maybe
It might-
you should try to learn to channel your inner energy.
Well,
I have
Yes.
some meditating thoughts that I could share with you,
please do.
and then I just show a simple meditation sitting stance, which you cannot really mirror because my legs go the other way, so you can't take the position that I'm taking, but at least I show how I sit, and I said, and then you just focus on your inner self, try to mute all the outside surroundings and find your own, in my case, flame. I can say flame now. And maybe that will get you in touch with what we just saw, because if you do have wings and you learn how to use them, then we need to get you to be able to fly well.
Well, I'm hoping that if that's the case, then you will be my teacher.
Definitely, I will help you. Although it will be a little bit different because your wings come from your back and aren't your wings. I don't know how to say that in common, but I think I can show you some tricks there.
Well, first, I don't want to rush ahead to. Let's first find out how this works, right? What it is, and why it happened.
Yeah, I'm thinking that after this hack mission, because it doesn't seem appropriate to do it then, but if we ever get some normal traveling time again, then I'm going to experiment also with this inner flame that I have. So maybe we can train together.
When you said hag again, you could see like a jolt go through Oddleaf.
Do you have a bad feeling about it? About the hack?
Yes.
Have you ever encountered someone or something like that before in your stories or your books? Or
Well, I have used it in my books, but I do have I have encountered a hag in our world, and it was far from a pleasant experience. I just want to leave it at that, but I am not looking forward to facing a hag in battle. I've never considered myself to be much of a warrior. I've always been a playwright. But ever since I met you guys, we've seen things and we've done things. We fought a lot.
we fought so much.
And I've learned a lot, and I've gained these powers that I previously had used in different ways. And it's difficult to give it all its own space in my mind or in the world. And that confuses me and scares me and it excites me as well.
Well, that makes sense.
But facing a hag is not something that I.
Then I'm sorry
want
that I
to
was
do.
so enthusiastic in going along with the idea, because I think that if we can help Petal and help this world maybe and these citizens, then maybe we can figure out more about ourselves and what's going on. But if you don't want to face her, then you don't have to. You know that, right?
I know. But I think we will. I mean, I think that I will. I think we need to do this. If we really want to help these people, then we should. And it's why we came here, to help Petal. And Petal just helped us. So we owe it to
Know that
them.
we have your back, and I'm really, I'm inspired, because you genuinely seem affected by the word hag even, and if you're going to do that, then that must be overcoming some of your fears or demons, and I respect that a lot.
Yeah. I might tell you the story once.
Yeah, but first let's get you to be better at flying.
Yes. I will start by trying the meditation you showed me. Good night, Solwing.
Good night. And then I exit the room.
I'm just looking forward to drawing a hag.
Me as a player, I'm so excited about actually facing a hag. I love those encounters.
Yeah, I think hags are one of the most awesome creatures in D&D.
Yes.
Or in any mythology.
Yes.
Really?
Too.
Okay.
Yeah. So, high expectations, Rocher. Hey, knowing us, we will probably make our way to the hag, get distracted by something else, and never end up there. So,
Ooh, shiny. Yeah. Anyway, Bowen.
Yeah, so Bowen stands in front of the bed. He's all stiffened up, like standing really straight, and taking a long look at the bed, and he just starts saying, "Please, Bowen, let me stay a while longer. I'm really enjoying myself. It's all so new." And he starts crying at that point. He said, I'm so afraid to close my eyes. I don't know if I will wake up as myself again. So stay away a bit longer, please. And after a few minutes of tears slowly dripping from his face, he goes to the corner of the room and curls up in a little ball and closes his eyes.
I fall asleep. Well, you all do. And you wake up in the morning, I guess. It's hard to tell over here. But you all feel rested. And you hear some commotion going out a bit outside.
And I fall back asleep again. Too tired for this shit.
Well, actually, Pixie Petal comes rushing up and she says, "Come, there's trouble."
I get my stuff and I follow. And hope the rest.
I get my stuff and I follow.
Bowen just says, "Bright new day, here we go." Walk outside.
Yeah, you come to this to the great hall, to the theater, and just as you enter there's this large chunk of something that just flies into the into the theater and just explodes there on the ground, and there's this puff of smoke when it hits there, and when it dies down, it's actually all these small, tiny particles in the air that just dwindle to the ground. You see a bunch of mushrooms starting to walk all around. And there's this Spriggan walking past one, and immediately there's these tentacles that sprout from the mushrooms and grab onto him and start to you see him immediately just by the touch. You see him wither before your eyes and fall onto the ground. And then you see this mushroom with these tentacles that sprout from below that slowly walk on top of that corpse and just sitting on it and making it wither more and more. So what do you say we end session here, and I gave you one more piece of artwork.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, wow. Awesome. It is Christmas. All the artwork, wondrous items.
I put Eric to work, and it seems a shame to only show half of it.
Yeah, we're about halfway there.
That's the Eric joke in the chat right now.
Yeah, it's such a fun guy. It's and it is a fun guy, but it is a nightmare fun guy.
Oh, awesome. Again. Love the
man.
colors.
Wow.
Cool. You're on fire, Eric. You're on fire.
So yeah.
Let's put that thing on fire and
Yes.
Cool. Also cool. Nightmare fungus. Yeah. Man, what a session.
yeah,
Definitely.
a lot of talking.
Yeah, I had some more prepared, like this encounter, for example. But sometimes,
Yeah, but
We had a good session.
yeah.
If I say so myself, I hope chat agrees. But
Well, I mean, you guys say like, yeah, we talked a lot, we didn't do a lot, but we basically went from the Ewok scene in Return of the Jedi to the scene from The Lord of the Rings with Galadriel into Attack of the Clones theater and an attack. So.
well, you're mixing up your.
we covered a lot of pop culture. That's what you're saying. That's,
Use the force, Harry.
Gandalf, yeah.
yeah. Well, but this is the end of our show. We'll be back in 2 weeks, and then I'll start off by saying roll for initiative, right, guys?
Yes. I love the shows where we start off with.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I'm glad you liked the items because I gave that a lot of thought, and I wanted to be original in some way. And I hope you guys can find yourself in that point of view. And thanks again, Eric, for all the awesome artwork. It's kind of a shame that we didn't get to show off our 16-headed Hydra, but we have to leave something for next week. And so
Thanks.
Thank you, man.
closing
Thanks,
thoughts,
Esther.
closing things. Oh yeah, thanks for the sub, Esther.
Yeah, thank you.
Yay.
It's your third month in a row as well, so thanks very, very much.
Yeah. Yeah, we are so proud of you in chat. And we're so blessed right now. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah, all
thank
of
you
you,
so much.
all of you, not the only people that subscribe, but just we love hanging out with you guys,
Yeah,
and
yeah, everyone. Not
just you guys being here helps us out in a way already, and I hope we give enough back in return, and you guys are enjoying this as much as we do. Michelle, do you want to close off with some social talks?
I think you just did it. We already love everything that we are getting from you guys. And if you like what you see, then go to our social media sites and check out Eric's amazing artwork, which we post in our Discord and on our Instagram account. Go to our YouTube to see episodes and our previous episodes and this one when it's coming out. We're also trying to do some new stuff for YouTube. Go check it out, like, subscribe, and see you next week.
Yeah, next week for Parallel Projections on Monday, and on Tuesday we'll have Talking Void with what's your favorite item you ever got in D&D? I'm saying that correctly?
Almost.
Almost.
That's about sums it up.
Yeah, right? It's,
Well.
So are any of these items gonna make the list for you guys, or
surely make the
no?
list.
You got a lot of items in your D&D history already, right? I mean,
Yes.
I didn't.
we're
think
only
that.
starting here.
Yeah.
No, but you're mostly a DM,
really,
so
but this one is really tailored, so it immediately ups it to the top of the list compared to the
For me
ones
as
that
well.
you just look at the dungeon master's
well,
guide and
that's something to reflect on then on next Tuesday when what makes a good item. It's,
Oh, here we go.
yeah. So I'm sad I won't be on there, but Eric will surely
I'll try
shine.
I'll try my best. It's hard to top last episode, so
Yeah, exactly. I was sad that I wasn't there. I'm sad every episode I'm not there on Talking Void.
Last episode was amazing. Careful Cantrip was amazing. The attention it got was amazing, and the interaction was amazing. Everything was amazing. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
also everybody watch Careful Cantrip.
Yeah.
These guys are awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Shout out to them.
I think some of them are in the chat here. So thanks again for joining us. And everyone. Thanks everyone for joining us. And we hope you had a great time. And we'll see you all in a week. And in 2 weeks for Precipice of Dreams. So
And stay safe out there.
yeah, stay safe.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Bye-bye. Where's the button? Here's the button. Here it comes.